What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me okay? I'm sorry, your boy's dealing with. Hold up. Hey, I gotta hit you later. I'm not at home, so I can't kick your ass in Madden today. So I know I'm on business. No, I'm not at home. I'm in Green Bay, bro. Business. All right. Hey, I'll hit you. I'll hit you. When I come back on Friday. All right. I can call you tonight though if you're trying to talk. All right. Love. All right. Sorry, y'all. Because I'm in this hotel room, and then I'm having to. Sorry, I have to use like my tablet as a second screen. I'm just trying to get it all right. So, all right, how many people we got in the building? Everybody, hit the like, subscribe. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm officially using my camera's microphone instead of like my normal setup because I'm away on business. So first round it's going to be mic checks, and then we're going to get into some rapid fire chart analysis. We can talk a little bit about the SMCI play from I won't go into too much detail. I typically reserve the deep dives and more analysis like post plays for the members. So if you're not a member, do consider becoming a member. We now officially have a Discord. The Discord is free for members. You just got to join, become a Minnow or more, a Minnow or greater, and then I'll get you in there. So, but that's how you get like the quick alerts. You got a community of people that are like-minded. That's what it's all about. So, but that's that. If you want to hit up somebody or like go to a Discord that's a little bit more established with a lot more people, I'm also in KGU, which is Keenan Grace's Discord. I'm a Crown member over there. So I do share pretty much a lot of the same information as far as the plays go, but I'm probably a little bit more talkative in the Discord that we have because we have a lot of newer people that have questions, whereas in our Discord, I'm the veteran essentially. Whereas in KGU is myself as a Crown member, and we have like a squad of Crown members that steps up, steps in, and a lot of just veterans in there in general, just taking care of people. So it's all one big community. No matter where you are, we all are just trying to help and grow together. So that's what it's all about. All right. It took off. All right. So you say it took off. I don't define that as took off, but I do know what you're saying. It did pull the okie doke. So I'll talk briefly about SMCI, just verbally, right? And I can pull up a chart, no problem. But essentially, hold on, let me see where we are right now, overnight hours. We've dropped down to $41, so it's pulling back. So essentially, that initial move that you seen of SMCI, where like the earnings dropped and then it went down to $31, that's what it's supposed to be, right? Because if you look at the earnings, that's about what should have happened, right? But the reason why it popped is this I don't know, this arbitrary freaking guidance for 2026 of or whatnot. So I just want y'all to know, I listened to that earnings call, and it's probably one of the worst earnings calls I've ever heard. As far as like when you're looking at leadership and like learning about the company and their goals and the targets and like just what stuff means. Okay, so I'm gonna speak to that for a little bit. We'll turn down the heat in this joint real quick because I'm hot. All right, I'm right here, camera. All right. Follow me. Okay. So, so, tell like I gotta keep it real. First of all, everybody say hello in the chat. Hit the like, the subscribe, the notification bell. This live stream right now, I made it public because it's just been a minute. Your boy was away on a family vacation in Mexico. Man, I could be in queue short right now. And then we came home, and the whole family got influenza, so I was out for a week. So it's been pretty rough, but I'm back, right? And better than ever. Let's go. No, but anyway, with SMCI, with SMCI, how you gonna come? You don't beat expectations, right? And then you lower guidance for the year. Like you lower guidance for 2025 as far as your revenue targets, and then you delay reporting of your 10K till like February 2025, and then you have what do you call it? You have a like an auditor or an auditing company that like don't like how you work your books or like how you guys are massaging numbers or whatever. So they they stepped away, they quit, they fired themselves, right? So now like you have a pause on reporting like all of this information in order to avoid becoming delisted, which I don't think that that is like even in the cards. However, that's what it's kind of like a presumptive type of like move. But who knows what they're going to report on the 25th of February? I don't know. I don't care. All I know is, hey, the auto alert just hitting the Discord that I'm live. That's dope. Um, all I know is that the numbers, I didn't like them. If I was an analyst, is dropping like a rock. So the only thing I can attest to why it even pulled up a little bit, and I say a little bit because we had hit 41, 42, $43 or something like that, leading like into the day because we played the call options on SMCI and we came up 144%. Okay, so don't get it twisted. We made money and we called it how we seen it. Now the target was $44, right? $44 and some change. And hold up, let me flip it to chart view. Man, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Dang, I said a lot. Dang. Hey, your boy had a long day. I just spent so many hours driving. I can't believe I will not be able to regurgitate um exactly what I said to how clean I said it. Like, so it's gonna sound worse. um Hold up. All right. So I was talking about SMCI. Man, and now because I've already wasted your time of y'all listening to my Pootatang breakdown. Like, if y'all didn't hear that, come on, man, I'm Pootatang. I'm like, He's supposed to like, man, that sound dope. Rel know what he talking about. And if you don't know who Pootatang is, look him up. One of the worst, funniest black movies ever made. I'm in Green Bay, Wisconsin right now on business. I was really breaking it down, Monique. Hey, what's up, Lisa? Okay, so let me not waste a lot of time here, okay? So let me run this back. So for the orcas, anglers, and the megalodons, those are members within the YouTube community. I broke down the SMCI play before I posted the options trade plays for the rest of the world, so y'all had the levels and my mindset as far as what I was thinking. So we broke 35.64, and I said that we were likely to run up to about 44.56. So instead of just watching this run up, let's hop into some calls, right? So we called the $38 call or something like that. I can't remember. And we ran this up 144%. Dope move, right? Despite the implied volatility being like over 260%. Most people, most traders won't touch that, right? But I told the members, I'm not sure if I gave all the details in that video, the options trade video, but I did break it down enough where people should have been like on game, right? So please tell me you can hear me before I keep talking. Give me one more guess, and I'll continue. Hey Sarah, how's it going? Can you hear me? Okay, thank y'all. Okay, so I said instead of waiting for this run up to happen that I predicted, we're gonna get into some calls, and we ran it up 144%. And the goal was for us to run this up to $44.56. That was my target for my entry for a short for earnings, right? So I said, why would we wait and watch this run up when we can ride it up on some call options, right? So it worked out in our favor. For those that were on game, shout out to you. I know a lot of y'all that got in, despite the IV being over 267% that most traders will stay away from, but we knew what we were doing. We got in, got up, got out, right? So we did that. Now, here's the problem with the SMCI play for me to short it, right? My goal, like in my head with all my TA, right? I said I needed for it to hit $44.56. The contract that I gave everybody on the options trade play video was a $40 put option strike that was currently at the time of that recording selling at $500, right? But of course, it's a lot cheaper, but ultimately the problem is that we didn't make it to the $44.56 that I wanted us to, because if we had and we got that $40 contract, no way in hell I know that SMCI was going to run past $44.56, right? Especially based on the earnings information that I listened to, right? But instead, we would have did that big drop, and then we would have floated around $41.85, and we would have been straight. But it just didn't play out that way, right? But that was the goal ultimately. That we'll see what happens. Like right now, we're in the overnight hours, and we're falling. We're at $40.85, and we're still coming down. So I don't know if y'all heard me on the details when it came to the earnings call. Let me know in the chat right now if you heard me talk about the earnings call on SMCI. And I'm going to be brief on that if you didn't, and then I'm going to roll into some other stuff, okay? But I just want to know so I don't repeat myself. I don't want to do that to y'all. It's kind of late. Your boy's been on business all day, from one job to the next job, now to this. And man, I'm rough. I'm trying here. So I did. So y'all heard me talk about the earnings. Did you hear me talk about the earnings on this live stream? Let me know. I'm missing out on some money. Okay, let me know so I can move on. Let me know in the chat if you heard me talk about SM. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So y'all heard that piece. I'm not gonna go over it again. So right now we dropped to we're around here at this point, $40.80 some cents, right? So anyway, the problem is right now with SMCI, I think there's some more economic data that's coming out, and you never know. Like every 3 seconds, there's something coming on with Trump and Elon. So who knows what's about to happen with these tariffs and stuff like that. But anyway, my fear is that if we don't get any negative news, if the analysts don't digest the earnings call the way that I digested it, either A, we trade sideways, or B, 3 things happen. I'm gonna show you. Either A, we trade sideways, right? And why would we do that? We would trade sideways on SMCI because market makers are trying to smoke all the put options. There is a lot of open interest on put options, and best believe everybody tomorrow, once they go into, once we go live, if we are where we are at open, all the contracts that are not in the money are getting smoked. That's just what it is. So what do I think is going to happen? Like I said, when you play earnings, it's moon or zero. We made our money up here already, and anything here was a gamble. Okay, at your own risk. But here's what else could happen. We could see an initial open rally to the supply zone. Okay, ton of selling pressure right here. It's going to scare a lot of people out of their positions. But again, you have to understand, for me, this was a moon or zero play, and it's expiring on Friday. So I got tomorrow and Thursday for this to do the okie doke, but we will see. But essentially, if we run up, right, I am pretty confident for the most part that we are going to get rejected at this level. If we get rejected at this level, this thing's going to look like a falling knife, because this is a major zone. Okay. You also have to think that we did a double top right here. So we are in a negative move. But again, market makers are trying to shake people out, and they don't want to pay you. And that makes sense. 267% implied volatility is going to turn into 88% tomorrow, right? And that means smoke them if you got them, because contracts aren't worth what you paid. But anyway, let's move on. Any questions on SMCI? Of course, if you're a member, we're going to revisit the play. We do a post-play review from the options trade plays that I make videos for. So we will do that. That will be for all members, Minnows and above. And then we do our deep dive analytics or whatever, chart analysts with the orcas, the anglers, and the megalodons. Okay, so that being said, do you have questions? And if you don't have questions, do you have a ticker that you're interested in going over right now? We can get into it. I'm looking at NQ right now. I salivated as I watched this move happen, as I'm trying to get my technology together in this hotel room. So Missed opportunity, not chasing it. I'm doing well in futures right now, and we're going to keep that up. So, all right. So this is the 15-30 minute rapid fire chart analysis live stream. This whole stream is for y'all. We can talk about any stock you want to. You want to pull up the SPY. Okay. Well, you already know this is futures and Q is going down. So guess where the SPY is going? It's going down if this keeps up. So I'm going to predict that SPY, if we keep this up or maintain the current level, SPY is likely to fall from where it closed at 605, and it's likely to fall back to retest 602. And if we break through 602, okay, if we break through 602 and retrace to hit, like, and get rejected, then let's go. Let's go. I'm looking forward to 596.66. We about to do that all over again. I'm all for this dance. Now, if you are an angler, right, we went over the monthly strategy, and you already have the plays set up for the entire month. You already know exactly the levels we're looking at for the SPY for the month. All right. All right. So I'm going to get rid of some stuff. Yeah. So that was my SPY analysis. Quick boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Y'all got background music okay? That's all straight. Y'all like the black background or the blue background? Nvidia PANW. PANW is actually on my my watch list. I forgot how I came across this stock, but sometimes I start doing research, and then if something is intriguing to me, then I'll, I have it. Then I'll add it to my list. Hold on. I'm looking at this stock right now. I'm curious. Palo Alto Networks. Yeah, it has price target increase. Next earning report is in 2 days. It's beat on earnings the past few quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. So that's all solid. It's the technical analysis and buy rating right now. It's in a buy territory. So we can pull this up. I do think, if memory serves me right, the contracts were trash, like for this as a stock, but it may have been a potential investment company. But let me pull it up. PANW. Whoever just said PANW, are you looking to trade it as a stock, or are you looking more as a what do you call it? Are you looking for an options trade? That's what I was trying to say. PANW. We can hear the background music fine. Okay, thanks, Monique. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is like a network company. Okay, for those that don't know, I did some research on here, but I've since then forgot. So it's one of those where if I was interested in something, then I would put it on the back burner, right? Like, but I'll add it to the wish list, so I have to see it as I'm scrolling through all my stuff, right? So, but essentially, you always start out with a weak view, but we got earnings coming up, okay? We got earnings coming up, and we're in a technical uptrend, right? The thing is with the stock, I don't foresee it falling off. But if you know my theory as far as how we maneuver for earnings, this pretty much won't come to any surprise to you. All right, so let's do this. Earnings. I'll check out the chat in just a moment. I'm just trying to take a quick look. Okay, so we don't have. Okay, so we got. I don't like it. I don't like what I see at this very moment. Like just how it looks. Let's go to the day. Maybe the day looks better to me. Okay, trade as a stock. Yeah. Yeah. So your entry point was at the bottom of this ascending line of support at 166. And of course we since jumped. I had this on my radar like probably around this time too. Probably around here, if not a little earlier. But anyway. Trying to see this gap. I'm looking for my bracket. Okay. So, I mean, ultimately with this stock, like I would be hoping that it would pull if we're gonna have good earnings with this company. I would be hoping for it to pull back before earnings day hits, right? Like that's what I would be banking on. So, but right now, anything above 184.69, straight up bullish. Straight up bullish. Okay, there's nothing we can really do about that. There ain't much I can tell you about it. We're in a technical uptrend. We're waiting for this to pull back to hopefully retest the 184.69. I don't think it's gonna fall that far before earnings in the next 2 days, but ultimately that would be the ideal scenario because we've already formed a higher high, right? We've already done that. So, I mean, the only thing I can tell you now is kind of like where it's going. And essentially, if they crush the earnings for this company, right, then we're likely to see a new all-time high. I don't know if it's all-time, but I can see us going to 224, or at least flirting with the idea of headed in that direction. So like 214 to 224, I could see that as being potential targets for the next leg up. Okay, let's go. What up, Tony J? Yeah, we live, baby. We live. All right, let's go Nvidia. All right, so I wanted to tell y'all something about Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia. Anytime Nvidia drops right below this, I have a stop loss break of structure line here. Right, so this is how already happened. So this is no longer valid. Like this ascending line. This ascending channel, I can get rid of it. But this level of 131.48, if I'm not mistaken, like once we break that and we open below it, then we're likely to fall back to the 116, 117 area. Okay, so once we do that, I'm looking to pick up Nvidia in this zone. Like I am buying Nvidia essentially in this zone. Anytime I see it coming here and then I start to see like a bottom wick, I'm loading up. And I've been killing it. Well, as far as like my dollar cost average, I'm dollar cost averaging up into Nvidia right now. And it's been working out pretty well for your boy. But yeah, that's all I can really say about that, right? Nvidia is suffering from supply chain stuff. Most of their chips are coming from China, right? I'll tell you that I just ordered all the parts for me to build like Supermax PC. Like I'm putting like just under 5K into a PC build, right? And I got everything for the most part top of the line. And my GPU is gonna be that 5090. It's just their latest graphics card that's like powered by AI. The problem is that you can't find them, right? And like you got wait lists. I can't get one, so I'm gonna have all the components of a computer with no engine. Essentially, I'll have a dope CPU for my productivity stuff, but I ain't playing no games or doing no video editing or anything like that. So, but yeah, like it's scarce. There's more YouTubers with these next generation graphics cards than there is out in the world. And I think that's by design. I think partially Nvidia is creating demand for their product, but also they're using headlines, media, economic news, things with tariffs and stuff with Trump to kind of support the idea of not having the inventory, because I actually think it's BS. I think they had the inventory because of how easy it should have been for them to transition from the 4090 to the 5090. But whatever, that's other crap. All right, Uber. Moving on. Uber. So before I leave this, looking at the Nvidia, we talked about this earlier, and we got in and we played this position, but we called it head and shoulders. I want y'all to know, anytime you see a head and shoulders pattern, there is about for me, it's about an 88% chance that it's going to play out. Okay. So if you see a head and shoulders pattern, then you're looking for your entry point and you can hop into a play. I just want you to know that. But anyway, so before I get off of Nvidia, we are in this technical downtrend, okay? And we have this gap here, okay, that we're kind of getting into. So we have not broken. For us to escape this downtrend, we need to break 135.82, and then we need to see like a strong volume or bar to open up after it cracks that 138.37. Okay, so just so y'all know, if you're on the lookout for Nvidia, looking for a play, this is kind of where you need it to be more confident in trying to break higher highs. Okay, we need to break this structure. Okay, hopefully that helps. Real, your boy gotta share that screenshot on day SMCI. I don't know what I think I shared the screenshot. If you're talking about like the options trade play, Uber. You got to be a member though. I put that in the member group. All right. So Uber, man, everybody, there's one person that's in my DMs. Cool dude, but he always bringing up like some Uber or some Airbnb mess. Like, and for a while this was sleep. And honestly, we've already done the head and shoulders thing. And now we're technically trading sideways with Uber. Okay. We're technically trading sideways with Uber. So here's my parallels. Not messing around. So, come on. Oh, I can do that? I didn't know that. Straight. Hold up. Your boy thought he had it. But anyway, I did not know I can hit this shift button. And go straight. God dang it. Sorry, hold up. See, when you try to learn something new, it's never a good time. There we go. All right, here we go. I meant share my gains. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I mean, oh, you want me to share? I don't think I got it. You want me to share my screenshot of the gains from SMCI? Hold on. Hold up. Man, you got it. You came up. Man, share your gains. I know you did. Now, I did mess up on I did mess up on AMD. I was kind of upset about that, but it's okay. And that has to do more with my broker than anything. Hold up. Give me just a moment. Everyone. Bam. Every time I'm like not at home, things take an extra step. I swear. All right. Preparing document. Okay. Come on. Slow stuff. All right. There it is. That worked. All right. So I'm not going to front. Okay. This was the SMCI play. Okay. I called this out. Right. I thought it was a lower strike, but I had my target. But you see this 144%. Your boy technically walked away with 80% of this. Okay. And that's my own fault. Right. Like, one, I do my swing trade thing. And then two, because I don't want to get hit with powder day trading, and it's just what it is. My target was 144. I'm playing my levels to how I see it, right? And then I ended up exiting at that 80% L, where it wasn't an L, but the 80% gain, just because I didn't like how the market was moving. And then I had to hop on the highway. And I had like 2+ hours of driving. So I said, you know what? I'm taking my gains and I'm calling it. So this thing did run back up to where I could have gotten out today at about 130%, if not more, right? So it is what it is. We got our gains. That's all that matters. We got our gains. So if you were in on that play and you listened, shout out to you. You made money. And if you made money and you're not a member, then I don't know what you're doing. Use that money, become a member. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is minimum wage. This is slave work. Making videos, doing lives is slave work. It's straight sweatshop hours. That's not funny, but it's well below minimum wage, y'all. So if y'all can appreciate the content, and y'all want to be a part of the community, then please consider joining, becoming a member. All right, so let's get into Uber. I don't know what to tell you about Uber. I guess we got earnings coming up. I'm going to tell you that even though you see green, I think Uber's going to get smoked. And I haven't even looked into Uber. I just think in my brain of brains, I think Uber's going to get smoked. That's just what I think. And it's kind of doing what hold on. We just had earnings, huh? We just had this earnings, and we did looks like a double beat. Whew. Okay. They crushed it somehow. I don't buy it. I'm kind of interested to see what happened there, because if you really want to look at it from $64 to $76, $79, you want to say that that's gravy, but that's not an epic move. Like, look in comparison, right? That's not an epic move. They're trading within a channel, right? I think Uber is overhyped. And I think it's a great company to trade. I think it's a great options trade. You can buy, you can short up here. Once you see price action that tells you that they ain't gonna make it past what $81.80. If you see some rejection or like a big wick, top wick, then you can ride that wave all the way down to at least $70.46, in my opinion. But that is what it is. All right, how do I become a member? I will send you a link. Unless somebody else in here has the link right now readily available, I'm going to send you a link right now. Okay. It won't take any time. I got it right here. Did the link copy and back to business. All right, here you go. That is the link to become a member. I will pin this to the top. Pin the message. All right. So hey, it's not much, y'all. So one play. If y'all been following me, y'all know most of the options trade plays that I put out are hitting well over 100%. So when you talk about home run plays, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. My methodology on options trade has changed drastically from the previous 4 years of trading. Okay. Hey, well, we got a member. Everybody welcome Abi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's celebrate. Turn up. What's that on Wildin' Out? They say turn down for what? No, welcome to the channel. And I hope that I can deliver on the value that you're looking to have. But you're a channel supporter, so I want you to know I appreciate that love. But the channel supporter is exactly that. The channel supporter doesn't get a ton of perks. You just that tier is designed for people that just want to show love at the bare minimum. So I appreciate you. And if you decide to upgrade to a minnow, a dolphin, an orca, an angler, or a megalodon, then hey, there's room for you there too. Hey, Andy's a minnow. What up, minnow? All right. If you go to the members tab after this live stream, there is a link to the Discord. Okay, so there is a free Discord that's available to members. Okay. I just decided not to charge the people that are already showing me love on YouTube. I know I could have, but that's not what it's about, right? So it's about community, and if y'all are supporting me here, then I appreciate that. And then the Discord was designed for y'all to make it whatever you can make it, right? That it's designed for y'all to kind of have a centralized place where you can reach out to me. You can get the drops early. You can get PDFs and copies of cheat sheets, stuff like that. All that's in the works right now. But yeah, welcome. I also got the SMCI, made money on that too. Hey, shout out to you, KGU. Let's get it. All right, got that AMD call. Hey, let's go. I called the AMD call. That was dope. That was a dope move. Yep. And was a cheaper contracts, less risk. Okay. All right. So we are going longer than what I normally do. We're at 45 minutes. I did spend a lot of time with SMCI business, so it's all good. So please hit me with more stocks that you want to cover. Okay. This is surface level stuff for the most part, and there's a lot of knowledge to be gained, but essentially what I do with this, right? I look for the plays or some stocks that y'all are interested in. And then if I come across a ticker, after doing some quick TA with y'all live, if I come across a ticker that seems dope, like it's a potential options trade play, then I announce it here. And I say, this is a dope ticker. I'm likely to make an options trade play video about it. But while we're here, I'll give you the skinny and then we kind of move on. But I note it and then I move on. But y'all look out for the video. That's what happened with SMCI. Okay. SMCI got put on my radar. I was tracking that like in the background, but somebody asked about it during that 15-minute like options trade play, right? And then dope, right? I had it written down. I was thinking about what stock to talk about, right? I was looking for a good opportunity for everybody, and bam, we got it. We got it. So y'all participation in this is big. AVGO, they still around? I thought they went out with that charge point. It don't move, right? I thought, oh, it's Broadcom. Okay, yeah. Telecommunications. So as you can see, I have this charted, and I was supposed to be in a Broadcom play back here in December because I was looking at trading on a breakout of this channel, and miss your opportunity. It is what it is. I don't know what you're asking me here. Do you, when y'all give me these plays, if you don't give me context, then I essentially just look at it and I say, we're bullish or bearish, or yeah, I'm staying away from this, or something like that. Like, but if you have an idea as far as like what you're thinking while you're looking at it, then please feel free to share that in the comments. It's all good, right? But ultimately, with Broadcom, just on a quick scope, we have a supply zone right here at this level. Okay, supply. All right, so this is a whoop. All right, this is a level to which we're gonna have a hard time breaking. All right, so if you're looking at was AVGO at 241.74, good luck. Now it's already having struggles breaking through completely of this gap. It's kind of like a, well, that's a gap. So this old gap here, and then, but we have some bullishness here, like it's trying to start its own little area. But where are we on the daily? I don't like it. Let's go to my 4 hour. I don't like it. Let's go to my 65 minute. Let's see what we look like on the short term. On the short term, I don't like it. All right. So ultimately, I think there's more strength towards the upside on Broadcom, right? So I see it pushing up to this 241. So from 235 to 241. I can see this playing out, but at 241.74, it's a wrap. I think that we're going to see some major rejection. And if we do see that, then we're going to come back down here to retest this zone right here, which is a previous level of supply, which likely will become demand. Now I can pull up. I'm not about to get into volume profiles and stuff like that, because it's just a quick wrap. All right, NDAQ. Hey, I got a question. Nope. I got a request. Become a member. Join up. Click the link at the top of the messenger, okay? Just click it. It's okay. Why don't you click it just to see what it's about? Just check out the options. You don't need to commit. Just take a look and then see if you see value in that on top of the free content I already put out. All right. So did somebody just ask me to look at the NASDAQ? Huh? Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. It's a double top. So double top down. I mean, I don't know if you trade the stock or if you if you're trading some options on it. I have no idea what that is. But Mara, I can do Mara. Whew. Ooh. Yeah, Mara looking like she about to go into the cellar. Mara about to go to the well. Hey, Smoky Bowls. Who's Smoky Bowls? Welcome to the Discord. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Hit that like button. Or I'm sending Lisa after all of y'all. I'm sending Lisa y'all away if y'all don't hit my like button. And Lisa don't play. All right. I mean, okay. Mara is it's all about like crypto stuff, right? So let me make sure I'm right about this. Is Mara like a miner? I can't remember anymore. Let me. What are you, Mara? Your tech services, data processing services, blah blah blah. Somebody tell me I'm right. Hey, I appreciate that super chat. I don't see a lot of those. So much love. Hey, I'm telling you right now, when y'all become members and y'all give me super chats, I don't take it for granted. Like, even if it's a penny, it's still love, and I really genuinely appreciate it. So thank you so much for the super chat, and thanks to everybody that's become members. Thank you for hitting the like and the subscribe. It means a lot because I'm doing this, and your boy's been busy working all day, and I'm here with y'all trying to share some game and give knowledge. And so when y'all show love back, that just validates me being here. So thank you in advance. If you didn't hit that like button, get out of here. Like, I don't care. Hit the like button, man. That's the easy ask. All right. They mine. Yeah. So yeah, they mine Bitcoin. So what? Thank you. I knew that, but I just wanted to get verified. You know, you don't want to misspeak. So by the way, SMCI is down to $40.65. Just so you know. But I want to look at Bitcoin real quick. Here's my problem. Mara. So we already know that Bitcoin fell off. Hey, showing love. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who is that? It's Abi. Appreciate that. Became a member and hit that button. All right. So what I don't get about Mara, right? I don't get how in the hell it only ran up. What date is this? It didn't even run up in January. I mean, so it ran to $21 while Bitcoin is going like to 108,000, right? So if you're a crypto miner, right, and crypto is on a rocket, right? They were on a rocket, right? And you move pennies, something's wrong with your company. I don't know what's going on with Mara, but it's been asleep for a long time. And yeah, you don't touch this. Nope, not touching it. I don't know what to tell you. If you're an investor in Mara, then for me, you really better know their fundamentals to make it make sense. Because like at first glance, I'm not interested. At first glance, this right now, Mara is on its way down to, I don't know, The Ring. You watch the movie The Ring? That little girl that crawls out of whales and TV screens? Yeah. Nah, that's where it's headed. It's the no-go zone. Like, this is done. Under $19.65, I'm not touching this. I need to see strength above this in order for me to be comfortable. And with earnings coming up, and the fact that they didn't do anything on this earnings when Bitcoin was running up, and this one when Bitcoin is running up, here's my take on Mara. Mara will likely run up before earnings, just so it can come crashing back down. And I can't wait. Nah, I won't play it. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna play it, wait till 2 days before earnings, March 31st. Wait for it to come and retest this level and snipe it. Or you can ride the wave up. If it bounces at 1521, ride the wave up. Okay, because it's gonna move. It's gonna be a big move on Mara prior to earnings because it's manipulated. Okay. All right. So did I miss any other tickers? I think I covered a fair amount. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, become a member, join the community. Right? If you look, let me say this: if you are like in KGU, right? That's where like I reside. That's home for me, right? You can click my channel, right, for Crown members, and then you can turn alerts on there, right? So you can get notified when I post anything if you so choose. Otherwise, you have to wait for the drop, and hopefully YouTube works out, because what I'm hearing is that YouTube is not notifying people fully. So if y'all are here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And the reason why I say it is because I understand why people don't subscribe to channels. And the main reason is because you get bombarded with a bunch of like content, and a lot of it's BS, right? A lot of it's just like filler stuff. Content creators trying to like play the algorithm and just make sure they're pumping out content because YouTube pays them, right? That'll never be me. Like, I'm never going to be trying to push information just to push it. I'm not going to waste my time looking for stocks, stock after stock after stock after stock, just so I can make a video and pump out 4 to 5 videos a day plus 8 shorts. It's not gonna happen. My camera just went red. What does red mean? Can y'all hear me? LOL. Which one? I'm cooking rail on KGU. Can you? My camera just turned into cyborg. It gave me a red dot. I've never seen red before. So somebody hacked into my camera. Hey, I'll show you. We'll give you a nit slip. Whoever's looking at me, I got a hacker, man. You want a nit slip? I'm not. Oh, is it? Can it be battery? But it's plugged in though. No. It can't be battery because it's plugged in. Your battery might be getting too weak. No, it's plugged directly into my my computer. So, I mean, it's not like it charges or anything. So I don't know. Okay, but I'm good for now. But hey, if the camera goes off, it is what it is. All right, so what y'all got for me? We've been doing this for, where's my timer? Time. I had a timer on here. They don't want me to keep track of time. Oh, an hour. We're approaching an hour in 1 minute. You sound good and video's good. Thank you so much, Growing Trees. Appreciate that confirmation. All right. So what I do for my orcas and anglers is that around the end of my videos, I'll come on to futures and I'll make a play call. And I do that, like, we already missed it, but I do that as people are trying to think of questions or potentially look for ask another, for another ticker or something like that. Okay. So, yeah. Hold up. They're doing. Hey, shout out to everybody that just joined the Discord and became a member. And I really, really appreciate it when y'all leave the introductions, because it tells me how you found me, and then it lets me know what your goals are. And that's a section that I can go and revisit, especially if I'm doing one-on-ones, because I log everything. I take notes like I'm a psychologist or something. And then if you are or have been a student of mine, and let's say we finished our sessions, like our 6 sessions or 12 sessions, whatever we're doing, what I do is I review those notes every now and then I'll tune in and check in on you and see how you're doing, and just make sure that your goals are still aligned, and kind of go from there. But Coinbase next support resistance, sir. Okay, you want to know that? How do you correctly use VP? That's the only indicator I have a hard time following, because, okay. Abi, become an orca or an angler, and then I'll cover the VP. That stuff takes detail. I don't know, like, I talk about that stuff sometimes, like, irregularly, but to just dive into it, it takes work, right? So become an angler, become an orca, become a megalodon, because that's where I'm pumping that level of value to, just to play fair, because people ask for different tiers because they wanted different perks. So at first I had one tier, I had 3 price points before, and all the perks were the same, and people didn't like that, but they were signing up. So we came up with this scheme for me to put in more work, and I'm willing to put in more work for those that are paying more. And that's not me being greedy or anything like that. That's me valuing my time, because I do a lot of stuff for free. I do a lot for free, and I'm just saying. So hopefully you can appreciate that. You don't take that the wrong way. But somebody just said, somebody just asked for Coinbase. It's just coin, right? All right. So you want support resistance? I mean, just zoom out to the weekly, take a peek. All right. So, oh, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. We're here. Doop. Oh, and we're breaking down. Okay, I see. This is interesting. Hold up. Yep. Hey, just give me a minute. I'm just taking a quick lookie. Yep. Okay, so Coinbase is falling to this range now. All right, so we fell below what I call like a halfway point, and then we are also below this level that I had drawn up as far as a previous level of resistance that became support, right? So if we live, like this is the weekly, so I can't really, let's zoom in. All right, so let's go to, I'm on the 4-hour chart. So if we close below 270.34, right? Like a bar closes clean below this, then yeah, we're done. And we've already, hold on. Yep, we're done. So this is in a descending triangle too. So it's definitely looking to just break down a little bit on you. It has a low volume node that's like holding it up for support right now. But so what you're looking for on Coinbase, if you're looking to short this, one, there's a lot of signs for shorting. We have imbalances, we have supply zones, but we're at like and then we're below the point of control. So all that being said, below my halfway point, you're looking for a price action signal. So essentially what's going to happen, we did this big fall, right? We fell off, right? And now we popped out of a low volume node, and we got this little greenness going. So what you're looking for is for it to kind of come up to this level right here, like right above the 270.34, just so it can not close fully above and likely wick out. And then you're waiting for the next candle. You're waiting for that next candle to see how that opens, so we can see a continuation, right? That's kind of what you're looking for. So as this falls, if it does get denied up here, then you're looking for an increase in volume as it sells off. And then you can just ride that wave all the way down to 223. That'd be a fucking beautiful move. I mean, if it makes it that far, right? I said 223, but there are levels that are before that I'm not going to cover, but that's the skinny on Coinbase. I don't know how much those contracts are, but if they're not expensive, that might be worth a play, you know? So anyway, your price for what you're getting. Oh, hey, I appreciate that, real life. So real life, are you saying I should increase the price? Yeah. Oh, they got earnings on Friday. Hold up. You know me and earnings. About to change the game. I can spend more time because I'm not at home. I still got work to do. Oh shit. Yeah, I got a meeting tomorrow morning. So we're good though. Okay. Earnings on Friday. Oh, that says Thursday. So if y'all are in the anglers and the orcas, or if you've been a part of my live streams, then you already know how I feel about earnings and how I think it needs to play out in order for you to make money. So that's on my radar. I probably won't play it, but it's on my radar. Fact check me, but nope, you're right. It's right here. Oh, hold up. It's Thursday night. So after close on Thursday, that's when it is. Okay. Coinbase earnings. Bada boom. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna just save it right now. All right, what we got? How do you correctly use VP? That's the only. Okay, yeah, we already covered that. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna get off pretty soon, y'all. They drop after earnings. That's your take. Or reverse. No. Well, yeah, they reverse. They reverse after earnings. Yes, that's my take. Whatever direction they were going before earnings, they go the opposite direction after earnings. That's not always the case. You got to know the company too. There's certain companies that you can't use that blanket rule for. So I know what companies like are more likely to do that. So that's my theory. But there are companies that run up before earnings and then continues on a rocket. Yeah, you've been paying attention. All right, y'all. What we got? Any last minute questions? We're an hour and 10 minutes into this thing. Last minute questions. I'm gonna be done with the chart analysis. I'll take a look at NQ quick. I would love to get into a play tonight, but the way my bank account's set up, I don't like where it's at. So when I look at NQ, like I would love to say, oh, I'm gonna short, but when I see this mess right here, it's just so much chop, and I would just be, look at all this chop. It's so indecisive in this area. I'm not touching it. I don't watch movies. Like when I'm on business, I typically do something like this. I'd rather go live with y'all than like do something like that. But I don't want to get smoked, so I might find a movie or read my book. But anyway, what we got? All right, so hey, last call to become a member. Nah, you can become a member anytime, but become a member. All right, ask me questions. Tune in. All right, we just hit. We got 2,000 almost 3,000 subscribers. I need help. I'm not at 3,000 subscribers yet. I need help. And because of y'all, I'm close to 80 members. So hold up. Let me see if I'm at 80 members. If I'm not at 80 members, then I'm gonna ask somebody in the chat to help me get to 80 members. Because that'd be pretty dope to do during a live stream. Right? So hey, I'm at $25.98 for subscribers. So I need 2 more for 2,600. And if you are in here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I need 2 more for 2,600. I appreciate that. And then as far as members go, I don't think it's updated, but hold on, now it is. I need 5 more members. I'm at 75 members. I need 5 more members to hit 80. Who got me? Even if you want to be a channel supporter. What's your take on Microsoft? I've been paying attention. I don't know. That's a broad question, right? Like, what's my take on Microsoft? Good company. I don't think Microsoft is ever going to lead the charge in AI. So, for me, I don't think that that's going to be like their catalyst. Like, they're going to need, they partner with who? ChatGPT, OpenAI. So Microsoft, for me, they're only as big as like what is it? The businesses, right? Like they already have their book of business with Microsoft Office, right? So I think that it won't be until like Windows 12, right? I don't think it's going to be till Windows 12, and then AI is more integrated with their software. They have Copilot, which it works out, but it's kind of clunky in my opinion. So they need to overhaul their system, just like in my opinion, and then be able to easily target both consumer and B2B, businesses, corporate. One for productivity and the other one for content creation, gaming, whatever the hell, right? Their computer, right? The laptop, the tablet, the laptop, it needs to become a glorified professional college professor for your kids or whatever. This needs to be, here's school, right? It needs to have that level of value with that level of ease of access, but also usability and understanding. So that's what it needs to be. And they're not there right now. So right now, I think they are who they are. They're just a blue chip stock that's safe to play because they have a book of business and they're not going anywhere. But but yeah, that's my take. Hopefully that makes sense. I have a gaming take on Microsoft. I'm a gamer, so I can talk about that stuff easy. But yeah, but I'm not right now. Any other questions? The only reason why I'm asking for questions and I'm chilling is because I'm away on business in a hotel and I'm just gonna read a book anyway. So I'm here. Look, the last thing I want to say, unless somebody has a question, this 15-minute rapid fire analysis, this is not typically a public video stream. Like, it's for the members. Okay. So now every now and then, like today, I might do it publicly, but technically it's for members. Okay. And then even in the future, even if I decide to do it publicly, the chat will be only open to members because I value everybody, but I need to take priority with their request. And that's the easiest way to police that. So just so y'all know, if y'all want, there's a lot of stuff that I put out that you to the public don't see because I do it for the members, because it's extra time that I don't need to do, but I want to provide value to them. So I go the extra mile and I try to put more content out that's relevant, that dives deep into the things that I've talked about publicly, that teaches about chart analysis and technical analysis. They're just, you get to understand my brain a little bit and how I process information, how I go about my trades, because I am a little different than others. But ultimately, the goal is to make money, and there's so many different ways to do that in this game. You just got to find your strategy, your niche that works for you, whether it's day trading, sniping, swing trading, rather it's stock trading, options trading, rather it's writing calls or buying calls, right? Writing options or whatnot. So, which reminds me, members, I'm going to be putting a video out soon on some unique takes on options. It's not like it's information that's not available. I mean, you can find all the information on the internet, but nonetheless, I'm going to break some stuff down so you understand how I use puts and calls and writing those contracts for me to position myself to have a better stake in companies, right? And or leverage my current stake in the company. All right. I'm going to say, what time is it? It's 1:18. Well, hour 18 minutes I got into this. 2 more minutes, I'm going to kill it. Okay. I'll just do a solid 1 hour, 20 minutes. And then I'm going to kill it. Let me know. Do me a favor. Share this video if y'all found value. And if any of y'all have some time to, what do you call it? What do you do when time stamping? If anybody has time to timestamp, then, you know, you're helping the community out. So I ain't got time for that. I appreciate your time. Have a good night. Hey, we got a dolphin. Hey, who's that? Boomy Gorilla. Hey, welcome. Hey, I need 4 more. I need 4 more to hit 80. Well, shout out to you. Make sure you visit the members tab, and then you go to the Discord. For the Discord, you have to link your YouTube account through your settings, then click connections, then sign into YouTube, and then you'll get assigned a proper role so you can have the access that's aligned with your membership tier. Okay, so do that, join the Discord, and they'll welcome you with open arms. You got a pretty good group of people that are just like-minded and just wanting to learn, right, and make money. So I appreciate your time and knowledge. It's been definitely worth getting the membership. Hey, I appreciate that, Monique. Thank you. Tell your friends. I'm still going to do a blog and get. I appreciate that. Thanks, Straight. Your analysis are always great. Made it. Hey, Disney's about to pay some more, just so you know. So put it on the list, because your boy's coming back with Disney. I've been mute for a reason, just like I'm mute on Sofi. I made my money, but there's more to be made. But we sleep right now, you know. They needed a break from us taking all like money, so we're giving them a break. All right, y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm about to shut it down. I need 4 more members to hit 80. If y'all can do that while I sleep, consider it. Look at all the tiers and perks and choose something that works best for you. And then hopefully I'll see you over there. So thank you guys. Take care.